Hey everybody out there, welcome to another Might as Well Watch match for the December 2024 monthly. I'm Andrew Walker, your host always is at Might as Well Watch. We have a top four match between number one seed Galen Lemei on Mono Blue StifleNought, and his opponent is Jelle Lansdaal. He is on Winter Elves. And rather than take any more time, let's just jump into it. They're playing a best of five, so might as well jump over sooner rather than later. Okay, you guys are good to go. Like you noted, best of five, so sideboard game three after the first two are done.
Yep.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yep, good luck to both.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna keep mine.
Sounds good. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Well, this is not amazing, but it plays magic, so I will keep.
Sounds good.
I will play Island and Gut.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will crack it Wooded Foothills.
Mm-hmm.
Go into 19.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly inward. Get a forest.
You got it.
I will cast a Llanowar Elf.
I'm gonna daze the elf.
Okay. I will pass to you.
Play forward and targeting me.
Targeting me. Okay. How do we do this?
No, targeting. No.
Oh.
Targeting myself.
Targeting yourself. Okay, sorry, I misheard. All right, go ahead.
Looking at 1, 2, 3. Sorry.
No, not always.
3. That's cute. Yeah, okay. I'll put this back like this. And pass to you.
All right, into upkeep.
Drop.
Yep, and then I will draw. I'll play Quirion Ranger.
You got it.
Okay. I'll pick up my forest to untap this.
Mm-hmm.
I will replay my forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Birchlaw Rangers.
You got it.
I'll tap both of these and play another Llanowar Elf.
You got it.
And then I will pass with 4 in hand.
All right. Untap. Upkeep draw. Well, I think that this is a jam matchup. So Dreadnought, trigger if that resolves.
That does, yep.
And Vision Shot.
Okay.
And I will pass to you.
All right. Draw. Mhm. I'll play a Forest and then a Multani's Acolyte. Draw a card.
You got it.
Thinking for a second. I'll play another Findorn Elves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack for 2.
I am at 18.
Okay. I'll pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I'll attack.
No blocks. I'll go to 7.
Play main phase impulse.
Yep, you got it.
I will pass to you.
Yep. One second. Yep, I'll pay for the Acolyte.
Okay.
Draw.
Is it a 2-2 or a 2-1?
It's a 2-1. 2-1.
Okay.
2-1. All right, you got this one. We'll go to the next one.
All right, I'll take it. You're, I assume, on the play?
Yep. Yeah.
Portent found both Dreadnought pieces.
Ah, good. That's nice.
Very
Yeah, I needed. Had a Kamal in hand.
Oh.
If I rip a Gaia's Cradle, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I ripped a Priest of Titania, which would have been good maybe last turn, but not this turn.
Yep.
A bit too late.
Yeah, I didn't love that day's play, but it felt mana neutral and card positive, so better. And I figured that the days was likely never going to be live again. So
Yeah, days gets worse quick. And I mean, like if you don't have the Dreadnought pieces yet, right, then it makes some sense to me. Like, yes, you're in some ways, you're.
And if I had foil in hand, then maybe I'd be tempted to just save it to pitch, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
kind of trying to make lemonade there with the days. I don't think
Yeah,
it did
no.
much.
Yeah, makes sense. And given the texture of my hand, it may not have been super impactful, but there's definitely hands that Elves can keep where like days in that one drop really hurts.
Yeah.
So I think it's a pretty decently high upside play with not too much downside there.
I was optimistic when you played the Quarian Ranger that you didn't have an elf follow up, but you did.
Yeah, just lacking a forest.
As a young Magic player, playing with and against specifically Quarian Ranger, it took me a while to accept that you could untap untapped creatures.
Oh yeah.
But that's totally fine.
Yep, that is allowed. That is allowed.
But how can you untap it? It's already untapped.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, middle. All right.
Middle, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I did the same thing. I hope you'll stop
sure.
me if
Middle.
if you want me to change my ways
Nope.
here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, you got it.
Yeah, I will keep this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Once again, can I keep this? Thinking. I don't think it's good enough.
Yeah. I've liked my my elves list quite a bit this monthly, but I did have a winter orb in hand against you last game.
Mm-hmm.
That was much worse than a Tangle Wire in this particular matchup.
In this particular matchup, it is worse than Tangle Wire, but I can see why Winter Orb would do a lot of work against the field right now.
Yeah, it's been and it's obviously I still have the wires in the sideboard, so like and the combination has come
Yeah, the combination is. I remember. I mean, back when I played Pink Prison a million years ago, having those two cards together was very powerful and won me a fair number of games without ever getting the rack tax engine going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just let's do nothing for a long time.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is an easy mull.
Right.
Being punished for my aggressiveness.
We won't know that until until you keep. Maybe you're getting rewarded.
I feel like I have a personal sleep in here, but I don't see it. So I guess, oh, was that it? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's it.
It's kind of funny that your playmat has like the pixelated kind of art on the sides.
Yeah.
It's kind of trippy on a webcam. Stuff really pixelated? No, the rest is fine.
I can swap it out if it's
No. It's not bothering me. It's just the first time I was just like, what? Did the quality just go? No. The rest is fine. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, it's just funny. It does not bother me.
to 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. I guess this is a keep. Is this right? Sure. Go ahead.
All right. I will once again go to 19, get a forest, and start with the Llanowar Elf.
I'm winning.
You're ahead. You're ahead for sure. But then it's all you.
Okay. Tap up your draw. I'm going to Chain of Vapor the elf.
Yep. It is in my hand.
Go ahead.
All right. I'll attempt to cast it again.
You got it.
All right. Play Guy's Cradle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap it, and I'll play another elf.
Okay.
And I'll pass with 4.
Keep draw. Play Dreadnought.
Yep.
And I will Vision Charm it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I'll play a Wirewood Symbiote.
You got it.
I'll tap my Cradle for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use 2 to cast a Survival of the Fittest.
You got it.
I'll use the 1 to discard an Anger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find a Squee.
Yep.
I'm going to discard a Squee.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's the one that isn't summoning sec, right?
Yeah, sorry, I'll do it. But neither are summoning. This
neither.
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
This
Oh,
one's
only that
summoning.
one. You're totally right. Yep.
That one. I'm going to get a Quirion Ranger.
Yep.
I'll play the Korean Ranger.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
You have 2 cards in hand?
Correct.
Just a minute. I need to look at your deck and figure out
Yep.
what is possible for you. I mean, I will untap, upkeep, draw, and now I'm going to tank. um, oh my goodness, what do these cards do? You have approximately infinite mana. How do I not lose this game? Maybe I don't? That'd be simple.
Just attack me for 19 and I'll be dead.
Well, I will attack.
I'll take 12. Down to 7 again.
What is my line here? That. Okay, I'll pass to you.
Okay. And how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
3. Get my squee back in my upkeep.
Yep.
Draw a card. I'll tap Cradle for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use 1.
Mm-hmm.
Discard my squee.
Yep.
And I'm going to get a Nantuko Vigilante.
Yep.
So 1 second. 3. I'm going to use the 3
Yep.
to play a morph.
Just let me read it all again real quick. Just a minute. Yeah. You have a morph. How much mana do you have floating right now?
No mana floating after that.
Okay.
I'll tap 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play another morph.
Okay.
Then I'll use my Critian Ranger
Mm-hmm.
to untap a land or elf.
Mm-hmm.
I'll replay the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a card that's like half off your deck right there? That's like, sorry,
No.
I'm looking at.
Sorry, I must have knocked it off of my sleeve when I
All good, all good, all good, all good.
I'm gonna move my water closer.
All right, so let's think. 1, 2, 3, 1. I am going to attack with these 2 creatures.
Yeah. I will go to 18.
Okay. Then I will pass to you. Now I have an effect in your upkeep.
Untap. I move to my upkeep.
Okay. I would like to flip over a Mantuco Vigilante.
So when a Trico Vigilante turns up, there
Yep.
is a
Trigger.
trigger.
Yep. When it's turned face up, I can destroy target artifact.
Rifle that trigger.
All right. That works. Okay.
I'm going to draw a card per turn. I'm going to attempt to attack.
Yep. Thinking if there's a way out of here still for me. I can pick up this. Untap this one.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick up this one. Untap this one. And then block with the team.
So you have 4 power worth of.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toughness total.
6 toughness total. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will take 6 and you will go to 1.
1. Correct. And I will lose everything, including a Birch Lore Rangers.
Yumiga?
All right. Untap. Upkeep, I'll get the squee back. I'll draw a card. I'll play a forest. I'll play a Critian Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
2. I think I can. I do that. Nope, that's good. We'll go to the sideboard games.
Whew. Do terribly after that. Okay. Yeah, I had a choice whether to keep Impulse with 1 land or the Chain of Vapor. And I decided to keep the Chain of Vapor as like a just try to get myself to 2 lands.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if that's right or not, because once I hit the 2 lands, I really wished I had the. Really wished I had it. I don't know how impactful that Chain of Vapor was.
It does slow me down a chunk, right? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I was really hoping you had a counter spell.
Yep.
Instead of a stifle. Yeah.
I was lucky to have that.
Man, you put him in the deck, right? What are they there
That
for?
is one reason you put them in the deck.
One of these two.
I need to put one of these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. One of these must go back. What is the...
I'll be on the play again.
Sounds good.
Let's see what we can find. You think this is a good hand?
No, I do not think that's a good hand. I would mulligan that. I mean,
I did have the red mana. I could cast both those cards.
I'm not entitled to give a lot of elf coaching, but that one,
That one.
that's in my wheelhouse.
But
I played Elves exactly one time in a monthly, and I think I did like 2-4 with it or 3-3. Like not like I didn't win any games, but I definitely didn't know what I was doing.
it is a difficult deck to play.
I have mad respect for people that can play that well.
All right, let's try this again. So I have taken one.
I'm gonna keep.
You're gonna keep on 7. Oh, it's scary. I'm gonna keep as well. Down 6. And I will start us off with a forest into my trusty Llanowar Elf.
Looks good.
All yours.
I'll take a quick draw. I'll start off with an island go. Best start in Magic the Gathering.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay. I will play a Wirewood Symbiote.
You got it.
Play Guy's Cradle.
Nice.
And I will attack for 1.
And 19.
Right. All yours. Pass with 3 in hand.
Three in hand. Gonna try to keep track of that. Draw. Go ahead.
All right. On top. Draw. I will play another Wired Symbiote.
You got it.
So you have 7 in hand. Is that right?
I have 7 in hand.
I'm going to tap my Cradle for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play another Guy's Cradle.
Oof.
Tap that also for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then attempt to cast a Deranged Hermit. 1 floating.
Yeah, you got it.
Trigger.
Yep.
I'll get 4 squirrels. I will let this mana go to waste, and I will attack with these 2.
I'm at 17.
I'll pass to you.
Instep. Play impulse.
Yep.
Untap.
Yep.
Keep draw. We'll play Dreadnought.
Yep.
And in response to the trigger, I will attempt to Vision Charm.
Yep. You got it.
Not sure this is good enough, but we'll see. Guess one. And go ahead.
End of your turn, I will pick up my deranged hermit and untap my land elf.
Yep.
Untap. Draw.
Yep.
I'll tap my cradle for 7.
Yep.
Float 2. Cast the deranged hermit.
Yep.
I'll make 4 more squirrels.
Yep.
I'll tap 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cast a Tangle Wire.
I will annul the Tangle Wire.
Okay. All right. I am coming in for 8. For 10.
I will go to 7.
I will pass to you.
Well, I can attack you for 12. And after that,
It's halfway there.
Yeah, you got this.
All right.
Let me think if anything changes. That was a very nice showcase.
I think in general it remains difficult to beat very early dreadnoughts, but
sometimes you can.
yeah,
I could have dropped the dreadnought turn 2 with no, no protection from. I guess nothing other than the inherent protection in Vision.
yeah.
The one Vision Charm. And I thought that using the impulse and keeping survival off the board was more important, but maybe not. But if you have survival in hand instead of the one of the two deranged hermits, then I think I like the line that I took. So I'm not sure I made the wrong play. I'm also not sure that even if I had the Dreadnought a turn earlier, that's even enough. Because I think you might still be able to just soak enough damage and kill me on the crackback.
Yeah, I could even. So I could take one hit and then. Turn 3. Yeah.
It's close.
I could. So I think if I then on turn 3 get the ranged hermit. So I take 12 the first time, and then I bounce the deranged hermit, play it again, and now I have enough to trade.
Yeah.
And then I can, obviously I can keep bouncing it if assuming the deranged hermit and I would assume it's take play.
Yeah. All right, I will take the play.
Yeah, that sounds good.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll keep.
I will not. Turns again. 4, 5, 6, 7. And a draw. Yep, I'll keep this on 6. 1 card on the bottom.
All right, good luck.
You too.
Play Portent or Island Important. Targeting myself.
Yes.
Let's do it this way. Let's do it like that. Okay. Pass to you. Upkeep, draw.
Yep. I'll draw one. I'll play Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll play a Premodern Elves.
That's fine.
I will pass to you.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Island Go.
I'll play a Quirion Ranger.
Let me think for a minute about Crane Ranger.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand?
After that, I have 5.
You have 5 cards in hand. So that lets you do that. It's an awful lot of mana, but does it really change things that much? Wouldn't counter it.
Okay. I'm going to play another one.
Ah, nice.
And then I'm going to pick up my Forest, untap
Yep.
this,
Yep.
replay my Forest,
Mhm.
tap these 2, and play a Priest of Titania.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass with 3 in hand.
All right. Tap, upkeep, draw. Important myself.
Yep.
I will. Yeah, shuffle. And I will pass to you.
And how many cards do you have?
I currently have 4, about to have 5.
4 in hand. Okay. And then you're going to draw in my upkeep.
Yep, draw on the upkeep.
So now you have 5. Yep.
My 5, yep.
Right. I will draw for turn. Give me your card. I will make 3 mana.
Yeah.
4 and 5. I'll attempt to cast a deranged druid.
I will counterspell.
Okay. I will pick up my Forest and untap my Titania.
Yep.
I'll replay my Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
Mm-hmm.
I will play a Morph.
You're gonna try to play him more. I'll move the ELS just a minute. Hmm. is my plan here? In response to that,
Okay.
I'm going to gush.
Okay.
All right, I'll foil pitching to Island.
Took a Vigilante.
Okay.
I will attack with my Guardian Ranger. And I will pass with 2 cards in hand.
Is that first blood?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Have you gone to 19?
Yeah, as we go into 19, I just want to make sure I wasn't missing it. Okay.
All good.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play Island. And go ahead.
I'll play Forest.
Okay.
I'll attack for 3.
16.
Just 3. So 16, right?
Yeah, 16.
16. Okay, sorry. I misheard you again. Pass with 2.
In step, I will impulse.
Yep, you got it.
Oh my goodness, this is a tough spot. What do I do here? Okay, so if I get that, then I can do that. If I get that, I feel like this can make me look really foolish. If I get this, then all right, I'm gonna take that. I will untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I'll play Portent,
Yes.
targeting myself. One, two, three. put these on top
Okay.
and pass to you.
All right. Untap. Upkeep.
Yep. Draw.
And I will draw. I'll play a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack for 3.
13.
I'll pass to you. 2 cards.
Yeah. I will opt.
Yep.
I will look at this card. I'm going to put that card on the bottom and draw this card.
Yep.
Upkeep, draw. I'm going to main phase impulse.
Okay.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep that. Down.
Okay.
And I'll play island.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I will start with a Multani's Acolyte.
You got it.
Okay. I'll draw a card. I'll tap this one for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick up a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Green Ranger. Untap this.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a Wirewood Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap this one for another 4.
Mm-hmm.
I will use the Wirewood Symbiote to pick up the Multani's Acolyte. Tap. I will replay the Multani's Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt to cast a Survival of the Fittest. For another 4 mana.
I will attempt to annul.
You got it. And all resolves. I will play Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I will play another Survival.
Very nice.
I'll also cast a Tangle Wire.
Nice.
I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 3.
I'll go to 10.
Pass to you.
I will untap, upkeep. I will float 3.
Okay.
I'll play Impulse.
Yep.
2, 4. Sure. I will take. Sure, take that. Dark Overturn.
Okay. You had one more floating.
Yeah, that gets wasted.
Okay. Yep. Just making sure we didn't want to cast an Oct or something.
Go ahead.
The end of your turn, I'll pick up my Meltan's Acolyte, untap Priest of Titania.
Yep.
Tap a Forest, discard Meltan's Acolyte to Survival.
You know, you've got this. There's no, you've got me locked down. You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an Anger and a Squee, and then get
Yeah,
something
yeah.
and attack you.
All right. Does anything? Do I dislike anything that I just did? I think so. I think it seemed fine. Okay. All right. You clawed your way back to
Yeah.
even.
One for all the marbles now.
One for all the marbles.
Well, I guess, put the spot in the finals. I don't know. I don't know where they're doling out the marbles.
However many marbles that's worth. It's, it's worth at least 7 marbles.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, sir.
You too.
This has been a pleasure.
Good. That's how we like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have to keep this?
Hmm.
God, do I have to keep this? That's an interesting question. This could just be like a non-game. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Okay, I'm gonna play Island Go.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
One. Yeah, I think I need to mulligan. Sorry.
That's quite all right.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cannot keep that one. So, going to 5.
It worked out for me.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And Elves is a deck that does mulligan a decent amount. Kept a couple 7s already, so, you know. Can't complain too much. All right, let's try this again. Four, 5, 6, 7. Sure, we'll keep this. Hmm. And one of these two ace.
Mm-hmm.
All yours.
Island Go.
Okay, I'll draw. Start with an island and a Findorn Elves.
You got it.
And I'll pass with 4.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I'll play a land.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crack this. Get a mountain. To attempt to resolve a survival.
I won't attempt to an all.
Okay, you got it. I'll attack for 1.
Number 19.
All yours.
Pass 2.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Thornscape Battle Edge, and I'll shoot you for 2 with the kicker.
Ouch. 17.
All right. Yours.
Keep draw. That's a 3-2.
2/2.
2-2.
Yep.
You have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll cast a Multani's Acolyte.
Sure.
I'll draw a card.
Mhm.
I'll attack for 2.
For 15.
I'll play Priest of Titania post combat.
Thinking for a minute.
Yep.
How many do you have untapped right now? You've got. You have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
Is the apprentice is not an elf, correct?
The Battle Mage is an
The
elf.
battle mage. It is an
Yes.
elf. Those are all elves. Okay.
These are all elves. So I have 4 elves. If
We
they're
have
priest
4
elves.
elves. Jeez, why do you have so many elves?
I just find them all in my binder and I just keep shoving them in the deck.
In response, I'm gonna cast Impulse.
Okay.
All right, it resolves.
All right. I will pass to you after that.
7 cards in hand. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Float 2 blue.
Yep.
Cast Gush.
Got it.
I get to draw 2 cards.
Yes. Yeah, you got to
Forgot
draw.
about that.
Not just the islands. Yeah, not just the islands.
Sometimes the islands that you really need. Okay, I've got 2 blue floating.
Correct.
Play Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Okay.
And in response to the trigger, I will play
Impulse.
yes, Impulse. You read me for that real good. I will play Stifle.
Stifle. Okay.
And I will play with the floating mana a portent targeting.
Okay.
This is an interesting question. I'll play a portent targeting you.
Portent targeting me. Okay. So I'm gonna grab 3 cards. And I guess I don't know. Do I like hold my head like this so you can see I'm not looking?
What I'd ask you to do is this is all in trust. I would like you to close your eyes, turn the cards over in your hand, fanning them out so that I can identify them top, middle, bottom. So if you just turn them over in your hand right now with them still like that, yes, perfect.
Can you see them?
I would like you to move them a little bit further down down because I can't see the top one. Okay. All right. I would like you to put the middle one on top of your library.
Okay, so that one goes on top.
Let me look up that one again and see what and make sure it's what I think it is. A little further down. You're just off camera. Yeah. Put that one down. Put that one on top of your library first.
Okay.
So you can just put it right there. Perfect.
Okay,
Now I would like you to put the one closest to your that one right there. Put that down next on top of that one that you just put down, and then put the one that is remaining on the very top. And now put those 3 cards on top of your library.
Okay. All right. This I can look. All right. Good. Because I wasn't entirely sure where my library was. So before I knock everything over. All right.
And I'm going to think for a minute.
Sure.
Because you're going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do, okay. Yeah, can we leave those? Yeah, we'll leave those. And I'm going to pass the turn to you. You may open your eyes, and I'm going to draw an upkeep.
All right, untap. So upkeep, I have Echo Trigger. You draw a card.
Yep.
I'm going to pay for the Echo, and then I'm going to draw for turn.
Okay.
All right, that makes some sense. There would be one of those kind of things on top. Yeah, I'll play that one.
Mm-hmm. And you have 2 cards in hand, correct?
2 cards. Yep. Still 2 cards. Yep. I'm gonna crack this.
Yep.
So I'll take a look what was there. All right. One of those was pretty good.
It was all right.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was 2 down at least.
Yeah. I'll get a forest.
Yep.
And you have how many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards in hand.
Oh, so that's a lot. Okay. However, I don't think I have much choice here. I'm going to attempt to naturalize the Dreadnought.
I'm going to cast foil. Yeah?
Yeah,
from the
he's
portent.
one from the portent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good to check. So I'm gonna foil.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pitch an island. Those are all locked in. And then it gets a little more questionable. What do I do next? What is my plan? Yeah, let's pitch counterspell and.
Okay. I'm hoping that foil was not the card you drew off the portent, because otherwise I'm a bozo.
It was not. It was not.
Okay. All right. Well, my attacks don't look great, so I will pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. You have 1 card in hand?
Yes, just the one.
Apply island.
Yep.
I don't know how to play this game. So if I do that, then take that for that. I'm going to attack.
Yeah, I'm not going to block. I'll go to 6.
I'm going to attempt to play Dreadnought and attempt to Vision Charm it.
Yep, that works.
Go ahead.
All right. All right. I don't think it's enough. You got it. I have a Kamal and a Squee.
Not quite enough.
Not quite
Have
enough.
one more spell color covered.
If one was an untapper,
What was that?
If one was an untapper, we had
Yeah.
a stew going, but nah, this is not enough.
Yeah.
2 dreadnoughts, too many.
Wow, that was a really tight match. I feel like I was squarely unfavored by the last game because I think that your post-board configuration is definitely has the advantage.
Yeah, yeah. I think in general, I feel pretty good in this matchup.
I mean, I think that your specific pre-board configuration gives up, deliberately gives up value in this matchup, and that's like understandable. But you really make up for it with your sideboard. Like you've got a great sideboard.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, and like I said, because there's, I feel like so obviously the first games you had like pretty early dreadnoughts, that is something that's just really hard to stop, right? Like the deck, there's a reason the deck is so good. It's just if you get the early.
I was mauling aggressively.
Yeah.
I was mauling hands that were like objectively capable, not against you.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford to play a long controlling game unless I had unless I was going to able to see in like 7 cards off of my filtering, or I was sending it back or had the dreadnought rolled up in hand.
Yeah.
Maybe I was being too aggressive, but it worked out.
Yeah, no. I think I think that's what, especially like game 1, kind of what you have to do, right? Like I have so few answers to what you're doing that.
And it's interesting because if you've got the tangle wires, I don't know that I can afford that. Maybe it's still correct, but a lot of the time, that gives you so many ways to answer dreadnought.
Yeah, I think it's probably still correct.
I had one more foil. My last 3 cards were foil Island Days. Yeah, I had a good hand.
Yeah, and I had a Kamal and a Squee. I had a Squee in hand. I kept the Squee in my opener. Like I put a Forest and a Llanowar Elf down. So I kept land, Findorn Elves, survival, squee, and one more card that did something with it. Another creature, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe
And I kept
priest.
it very speculative. Dreadnought in hand, single island.
Yeah.
No single
portent.
impulse, but no single. I had to find an island, but I did
Mhm.
have the null covering survival, and
Yeah.
that felt like it was like just enough to keep speculatively, with the understanding that some games they'll just be non-games and I'll just lose. But again, I feel like I have to take risks against you because you're just so strong.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Like, and with me in the end going to 5, I think it worked out just fine. Like, I did consider that maybe indeed you kept that hand on one because you maybe had an annul. Like I had nothing else going on, right? Like,
yeah, that makes sense. But when you're on a MOLA 5, you can't really afford to, like, you don't love it. You don't love your read there, but what are you gonna do? You have to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was difficult. I mean, I could have maybe I just like attack with my Findorn and like try to cast my survival later, because I also sort of assumed that you probably had like Dreadnought. You probably had the combo, right? Otherwise, you're not keeping that one lander with nothing. And so I was like, I could wait till you draw a land and then combo, and then I get the survival down. But if like I didn't have much to follow up, like I didn't have much lands to follow up with either, right? So like, do I then have enough mana at that point to do something about the Dreadnought, or do I now resolve a survival and then die to the Dreadnought anyway? So
not being a great elf player myself, it looked to me like you played it well. Like you played your outs there, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of little mistakes. Like I obviously I should have naturalized in the upkeep in response to your portent, not to give you an extra card to like find a foil.
Right. Yeah.
That was sloppy. And I had another turn in one of the earlier games. It ended up not mattering where I attack with a Wirewood Symbiote and a Llanowar Elf. When if I don't attack with the Llanowar Elf, then I can pick up the was either an Acolyte or a Drained Hermit in your turn to untap the Llanowar Elf, make a second mana, because I had a Naturalize in hand, so that I could, in response to you trying to combo, maybe cast Naturalize. Ended up not mattering. You didn't combo anything, but I did notice. I was like, that was a little sloppy because that one damage probably isn't going to matter. But yeah. So there were a few little things that I could have done better, but
I think that my game 4, the main phase impulse was questionable, whether I should have just held on to that. I decided, I convinced myself that because they didn't have counterspell in hand or anything, that I wanted the information immediately to know my line. But once I looked at the cards, I was like, man, I really wish that I hadn't like committed myself at this point, because you were able to exploit the me being tapped down, whereas otherwise you maybe couldn't have done that. So I think that was a little loose on my part. I mean, it was thought through, but I think it was probably the wrong call.
That was I think the turn where was that the one where I then survival kind of countered survival, then Tanglewire.
You were sitting on a stacked hand, kind of waiting for me to
do something,
drop shields in some way, shape, or form, and you were probably waiting for me to drop a Dreadnought and do all that. But instead, I did it with impulse. Well, that's nice.
That made it easier for sure. Yeah, again, like I don't know that much of those things. And there's small optimization things, but I don't know that any of these things really would have impacted the outcome.
I agree that none of those things really probably change the course of the match, but it's good to
think about for sure. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, it was those were great games. I'm sorry, Elves people that were hoping that the Elves would take down the Tide minutes.
You were the last savior, Jay.
I was blanking out because I had to watch my Ohio State and Texas match.
And for anyone keeping track, I'm now 12-0 with this deck in Premodern lifetime record.
Nice.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Let's see. The only thing I had for you when you said First Blood, I thought you were talking Rambo.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, why is he talking Rambo? I thought it was in the background or something.
All right, I got to run and read my kiddo a bedtime story. Thanks for staying up late. Thanks for recording, Andrew. Thanks for everyone for watching who did. And catch you all later.
Night, guys.
Take care, my friend.